Hello and welcome. My name is Aphroth and this is Syphon Filter, the Omega strain for the PlayStation 2. In our last episode, we did Carthage 2, which was stop them from putting the Syphon Filter virus into the water. We missed the recorder, but that's okay. I'll go back and I'll get that. And when I go back, I at least want to get the single player stuff that I can get. So yeah, so let's just we're gonna move on to Carthage 3 at this point. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I did pick up so there's a way you could cheese the jump thing to get the laptop in the first mission, so I did do that. So we do have political data here. So this is the president is determined to set up this new agency in spite of my reservations. I sent along the personal files for Gabe, Logan, Leon Zing, Teresa Khan. This one we already did. Okay. This one's a new one. Report on mystery illness. The WHO has received similar reports from desperate sources regarding what appears to be a deadly unknown illness. 3 locations have reported the largest outbreaks: Pescara, Italy, Masaka, Uganda, and Carthage, Michigan, US. As of today, I am sending 1 team apiece to each of these areas. I am more concerned with whether or not these incidents are related. If so, we will use all of our resources to combat a potential epidemic before it begins. Sincerely, Thomas Thrope, Director of World Health Organization. To the World Health Authority. This is from the CHA. Sirs, while I recognize your concern in the matter of our recent rash of illnesses downtown, let me assure you that whatever you've heard has been blown out of proportion. On the day in question, a non-lethal, non-toxic insect repellent was struck by another car in spilling its load. In concentrated form, the substance is irritating to humans but not fatal. The Carthage Authority is fully capable of handling this matter. Sincerely, this guy here. So that takes care of that. Let's move on to this. Oh, we have agency files here. All right, so this is new date 4/17 or whatever. Sometimes I wonder how men become what they are. Walk down death row at any prison and look at their faces, into their eyes. You will see terror, remorse, fear, anger, rage. But look into the eyes of a man like Masan, and you will see nothing, as if you are staring in a dark well that falls away forever. These men live outside the bounds of humanity. Think outside the realm of reason. How else to explain someone who believes he has the right to murder thousands of innocent people as a means of his political ends? Who cares so little for human life that he can order the destruction of daycare centers, schools, hospitals, retirement homes, with the same cold heartless as government buildings and military installations? I have fought these men most of my life. It begins to wear on me. Apparently this is his thing. I understand why Gabe needs me to command these missions with new recruits, but I hate being saddled with them. I don't care how talented they are. It feels like they are getting in the way. Sometimes they don't follow instructions. Percentages of collateral damage are always higher, and more often than not, they are macho guys who act like they think they are in command, telling me what to do, like Stone. That guy really burns me. His attitude towards women is so condescending. I'm getting tired of all his testosterone bullshit. So what if he has fought in, 20 wars? Being a hero does not give you the right to be a jerk. Being a guy, it seems, does. Look, I find you highly annoying, and you're always telling me what to do, so, you know. This is new. In school, this is Elsa Weisinger's. In school, I earned high marks and a scholarship to the Institute of Immunology, Universität Hamburg, where I met Lucas Kaufmann. Older, distinguished, brilliant. He was giving a lecture on genetic structures of viruses. I was an honor student looking for a career. He was head of research at Wynn Industries and offered me a job. Yes, we were lovers for a time, but that is not why he hired me. He was embarking on a new research that would revolutionize the world, he said. He wanted the best minds to assist him. I was young and thought the world could use a good revolution. Fired by the collapse of the Soviet Union, I thought anything was possible. Alright, that's it for that. Alright, now we move on to Carthage 3, the Carthage Mall. Oh, interesting.
I know we had a deal, but you can plainly see that the situation has changed.
Bon, écoute, on a payé une grosse somme d'argent pour...
Speak English, damn you.
As I was saying, we have paid a lot of money for this material, Broussard. You cannot back out on the deal now.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm not some local pencil pusher. I have connections that...
I know all about your connections.
Stop interrupting me, you arrogant bastard.
I don't give a damn about your connections or your problems. Word gets out on the international market that you cannot be trusted, and you won't be able to sell or use...
Look around you. This thing is out of control. I have people dying all over the damn city. Anyone who's come into contact with this thing is dying.
A lot more people are going to die if you don't do as I say.
Someone's coming. I have to go. The deal is off, Masson. That's all I have to say.
Aw, how I miss Windows XP. All right, news reports. New Times, terrorism in Carthage. Reports show evidence terrorists attacking Carthage. Water supply. America asks, are we the next target? Suspected terrorists attack water supply in Carthage, Michigan. By 10 o'clock, when most people were out at work, the city of Carthage was already sick. An unknown virus had infected the water, and within 2 hours, a domestic calamity of near biblical scale had the city in an iron grip of fear. Soon the rumor said what no one else wanted to say: terrorism. The idea that a group of people could poison a city of innocent lives is not unexpected. The fact that they are citizens of the very same city is totally unthinkable. Oh wait, citizens of the very... Wow, this is weird the way that they have this. The fact that they are citizens of the very same city is totally unthinkable. Yet that's what all of the evidence is showing for a team of investigators that can't stop asking why. The answers lie in a gray something terrorist. Analysts from the Homeland Security Council ask, what about other water supplies? Do we know they're safe? This is disaster in Carthage intensifies. CHA now admits that there never was a spill. In a surprising release to the press today, the CHA admitted that it created a story that a truck mishap in order to squelch rumors that the unknown virus is the result of bioterrorism. CHA Director Richard Broussard could not be reached for comment. Making the press release today was Broussard's assistant, Stephen Gilbert. In the news conference, he admitted that Carthage is most definitely facing an incident of bioterrorism. In this light, the FBI has been called in and the entire downtown area has been quarantined and isolated. News reporters have not been allowed in, but there are reports of gunfire and a police battle raging throughout the downtown area. Several explosions have been reported, and there are some reports of car bombs. Citizens are urged to avoid the downtown area if at all possible, even to visit loved ones in the hospital. A statement released earlier today by Chief of Police Robert Smith advised all citizens and visitors in and around Carthage metropolitan area to be alert for individuals who express something. Tempo Africa, Cradle of Humanity, or Coffin of Modern Man. Report on the latest outbreaks of a new unclassified disease in Uganda and how it may affect the rest of the world. Out of Africa, the latest outbreak of a new unclassified disease in Uganda is just one of the many that appear to have risen in Africa. The first cases of Ebola disease were seen in 1976 in southern Sudan and northern Zaire, located 500 miles, something occurred. This is basically just talking. I'm not going to do all that because of the way that it's basically talking about all the... Let's see here. Carthage sniper attack. I was trying to get into the warehouse where Lawrence was being held, but Frontier was in the theater and was pitting me down with sniper fire. I had the agent you assigned to me distract him until I got inside the warehouse. Once I was inside, I told your agent to take him out. Frontier ran into the buildings across the street and tried to take out my agent through the windows. The agent was smart enough to blow up each room as, I don't know, did I? Before he answered them. Eventually, Frontier ran out of rooms and was killed by the fire. Some additional evidence in the Carthage car bombing attack had come to light. We believe that because of the timing of the bomb, its location, and materials used in its construction, this bomb was most likely made by the ALA, and that it was probably a sign for the ALA to start their attack after the viral bomb purchase fell through. It is most likely that this bomb was also intended to kill Dr. Broussard, either as retaliation for the deal gone wrong or to keep him silent, or something with the ALA. All right, that's classified. Regarding request for information, Syphon Filter, we advise that this individual has had training as a sniper through the French armed forces. Masson scored in the top 10% of his class in areas of marksmanship, field techniques, and deployment. Masson's involvement in the ALA was discovered just after he began his next course in trafficking and counter tracking, and he was discharged from the French army. He was last seen on the island of Marquis in the company of Proust and somebody. Background: born in Bayonne, France. Date of birth: 8/27/67. 92 is dismissed from the French army sniper training when Masson's ALA involvement is known. Michel Frontier, implicated in a drug and for guns exchange, made for a second in command of the ALA. All right. This is all of facts regarding ALA facts. Handwriting analysis attaches an agency copy of the facts at the Rising Hand sent to the United States government, demanding that all foreign corporations be forced to leave Martinique, with assets being turned over to the provincial government. The handwriting analysis has studied the original document at length and says it was sent by Masson following an excerpt from her report. Although there is a great deal of repression in the writing, the overall spatial arrangement is open. There are also occasionally some expanded letters in the upper zone. Thus, even though he preferred to stick with what he knew intellectually, he was not totally closed-minded. Intuition is indicated in the thready quality of the connecting strokes, with wide letter spacing and many words. However, the inconsistency reveals that he more often would jump to conclusions without benefits of enough facts. Something repressive forces do not, something on attempting to jeopardize the operation by conducting. So basically, it's just the facts from him. Here are the conditions must fulfill. So basically, that was his. Masson phone transcripts. The text represents the person speaking. Okay, so Masson, I want to see all the unintelligible in position when I give the go-ahead to start Frontier. Right, yes, but before we hold it, stop. Don't say anything. I'm on a cell phone. Just listen. Sure. Okay, go ahead. Door shut, opens and shuts in the background. Side. Yes, good. It's good timing. Okay, I want the packages in place before anything then gets settled, of course. I'm more concerned about their level of commitment. We got to be able to count on them, if... Yeah, we're safe there. Gabe, this is a transcript of a cell phone call made by Masson. It was intercepted by the Central Intelligence Agency. No one else has this. It was never shared with the FBI or any other law enforcement agency. Teresa Lupin, Direct Deputy Chief of Operations, I.P.C.A. Teresa, why the hell wasn't this shared with federal authorities? Gabe Logan. ALA terrorist John Doe. Report on John Doe. Unidentified. The Rising Hand operative. No identification papers or other forms of ID were found on the body. No identifying marks, scars, or tattoos. Evidence of surgical alteration renders dental fingerprint identification ineffectual. See attached autopsy report. International plastic surgery regarding indiscriminate, possibly unlicensed. Our informants believe we need to be on the lookout for a chop shop where it is possible to receive extensive plastic surgery without reporting discrepancies to local authorities. I have a personal contact in Interpol. She tells me they are looking for an international chop shop, i.e. a plastic surgeon's office that doesn't ask too many questions. It's most likely that Jane Doe had this kind of work done. All right. 7, Great Lake Drainage Basin. Let's say Carthage contaminated water. If the watershed for Carthage had been allowed to become contaminated, millions instead of hundreds of people on both sides of the border would have been affected by the virus. Lake Huron borders Detroit, Toledo, and feeds into the entire Great Lakes water basin, affecting several major metropolitan areas. It is conceivable that the entire eastern seaboard could have been affected. Good work. Who knows how many could have died if they had contaminated that water? Amani. Yeah, well, you know, I'm doing my best here. You only give me like 2 seconds. Right here, agency files. Agency field equipment, standard agency field equipment. Each agent has issued the following standard equipment for all field and combat missions unless contradicted? I don't know. Equipment, personal data assistant, yeah, flashlight, wrist mounted uniform. Only the standard issue I.P.C.A. uniform is entirely without modifications is acceptable for I.P.C.A. agents. Weapons, combat knife, taser, 40. I don't get any of this stuff. Communication gear. Must be nice to have an 40. Gabe Logan, I.P.C.A. This is to Gabe Logan. This is an emergency request to medical personnel throughout the world to offer aid and assistance to the city of Carthage. An unknown disease has ravaged the city, filling every hospital and clinic in the area to capacity. Emergency faculties are being set up in rural areas, but since they are dealing with an unknown pathogen, extreme caution is being urged. Sincerely, somebody. This is the I.P.C.A. Temporary triage facilities. Something probably haven't set up. I'm confirming that the temporary triage facility has been completely installed and operational. Lieutenant Colonel Silas Martin was most accommodating and instrumental in gaining all the resources needed to create a working facility. Status: Lawrence Majari. Agent Majari is still under guarded condition and requires constant observation. His vital signs are poor and prognosis is uncertain. He is still too early to determine whether or not he will survive. Wish I could do more to help them. Pray you find the answer to this virus, Elsa. Preliminary Ebola investigation. I.P.C.A. and all stricken regions. Regions reporting sickness are all heavily populated by cattle ranches. Agent Zing researched corporate registry records in I.P.C.A. but could not find out who actually owned and operated the affected cattle ranches. Supplementary Ebola investigation. Tracked down all known ranches stricken with the virus map attached. No beef or byproducts shipped out of area. Mass graves of cattle found at 3 locations. Total count 2,000 head of cattle. Oh, interesting. That was classified. Political data. Alexander Bershman, Director of White House Internal Affairs, Washington, D.C. Sir, Gabe Logan is a good friend of mine, and if he needs to use the facilities here at Langley, then by God, that's good enough for me. What I do not need are pencil-neck bureaucrats from DC telling me how to wipe my behind. I'll give your advice the consideration is due. Lieutenant Colonel Silas Martin, Command, Langley Air Force Base, Langley Bridgeway, U.S. That's supposed to be to Gabe Logan, Commander-in-Chief I.P.C.A. Our anarchist libertarian army will not be missed if your agency happened to terminate any future agenda they may have. It's not meant in any way to authorize any involvement in your part. As far as our foreign policy with Martini is concerned, I can only imagine that it would improve matters, though again, we cannot be seen in any way as authorizing or condoning any actions your agency may or may not conduct. Nice. Let's see here. Autopsy report: the ALA terrorists. Microscopic examination of tissue in wound number 8 revealed the presence of a greenish particulate matter, which was subsequently identified by Fourier transform infrared spectromancy as gunpowder, confirmation of varied caliber multiple gunshot wounds. I wonder if this is supposed to be the multiple gunshot wounds, varied caliber, calcific, viscous, authoritative value. Okay, whatever. I don't. Maybe this was the one that... I'm not sure who this is supposed to be. Let's see here. To President Warren H. Pierce, I feel my duty to caution this administration regarding the use of the agency to interfere in the affairs of Michigan. Though the city of Carthage is certainly in need of some assistance, the situation does not fall under the Emergency Relief Act. While monetary assistance may be in order, the physical presence of relief workers will violate the mandates of the state's act and leave this administration open to lawsuits. Alex Bertrand, this guy sounds shady. To the President, Warren H. Pierce, the United States of America. Mr. President, while we recognize U.S. interests in the alleged terrorist attack by the alleged citizen of Martinique, we highly protest the characterization of these minute citizens of our fair nation. In fact, evidence seems to show that they come from a variety of different countries and held passports from France, Ghana, the US, as well as Martinique. Please, something, various something. I'm not. Basically, that was from the. That one's classified conspiracy files. While attending the university, some more for deposition. While attending the university, I worked at Wind Industries helping Kaufman with lab work. As an intern, I never saw project details, but it dealt with virology and genetic structure. I assume we were working on a classified vaccine. We're trying to find the mechanisms a virus uses to assault a cell. A virus invades and sends signals to disable the immune system and makes the body accept the virus as its own. It then multiplies millions of copies of itself using cellular factory of the body. In effect, the virus makes the body kill itself. Kaufman thought it was a beautiful machine, a virus, a simple organism subverting a complex one for its own purposes. Notice Mara Aramov sighting. This is to confirm a sighting of wanted terrorist Mara Aramov in Modane, France. Aramov was detained by a train conductor during a routine passport check as a train halted in Modane, a border town between Italy and France. Aramov is still using a fake passport under the name Margarita Olga Spiridonov. Miss Aramov was not held once her passport cleared, but a picture was taken by the train station security camera. This photo was used to verify her identity. Alright, that's it. A Carthage welcome, and I think that would just be. So yeah, let's get to it here. All right.
We've lost 4 men already. Whoever's in there has a sniper rifle and knows how to use it. We have to pull our men out of there.
No, we have to stop them.
But Chief, our guys are getting massacred.
The tech squad is going to use smoke grenades. Have teams ready to move in on my command. That's an order.
Restez là, les gars, et occupez-vous d'installer les explosifs. Toi, mets des gants en renfort à toutes les entrées. Si quelqu'un essaie de s'introduire, je compte sur vous pour bien l'accueillir. Les autres, venez avec moi jusqu'au niveau 3. Le moment est venu de se faire une petite séance de tir. Nous voyons combien de lapins il faut qu'on peut tuer, hein?
Carthage, Michigan. Carthage Mall. Mission briefing. Filed by Amani Gray, IOC1. The ALA terrorist leader, Masson, has taken a viral explosive device into the Carthage Mall. He intends to detonate it, taking half the city with him. You have to eliminate him and disarm that device. The local police are getting butchered. Lock down the mall from the inside and stop more SWAT teams from entering. I don't want this turning into a massacre. Almia and I are flying Mujari to emergency triage now. He looks pretty bad, but Dr. Weisinger will meet us there. If she can't stop the virus, no one can. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got, oh, look at that. We got the actual, that now. I think we're good, but let's equip the,
Check those guys and see if they are alive. Move them out of the ALA's line of fire before they get killed.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I practiced this a little bit. We're gonna go for the bar. And rescue, and we're gonna do the team objective of rushing the SWAT officers.
Keep your head down in there. Masson's dossier says he's the best sniper the French army ever produced.
But we can't waste time.
Get that explosive before
sont pas de la police locale.
The goal is to do... Got the first one locked. And then we don't need to go all the way into the safe zone, just a little bit.
Mason's still taking pot shots at those injured officers. You have got to move them out of harm's way.
Ils
And we
essaient
just
de
need
faire
to
bouger la
get
police.
this
Tuez-les.
guy. Get him into the safe zone. Alright.
Ils sont près des portes. Tuez-les.
That's some bullshit right there, but whatever.
You're running out of time. Pick up the pace.
Damn it. Sorry. Fucking hell. Can we not shoot the viral explosives, please?
Keep those SWAT guys from getting in. They don't stand a chance against Mason.
Alright, now we need to do this. We need to sure. I don't. And then our cop is gonna come in right here. Now you do have to wait till he gets in though, because he's gonna kick the door open, drop the smoke. Yeah, screw you, dude. I'm trying to save your life.
Tuez-les.
Well, lock the fucking door.
Good work.
Alright, now we're gonna switch to our awesome gun that we picked up here.
Doors are locked tight. Good
And
work. Now let's hope they live until the medics show up.
we're going to go and disarm. We got the one up top already.
Get to that explosive and defuse it. You're almost out of time.
Damn, Imani, you're not even here.
Get to that explosive and defuse it.
Arrête-les avant qu'ils mettent la main sur la bombe.
Good work. That's the last of them.
Alright, now we just need to take this fucker out. Gotta figure out how to get upstairs. God fucking damn it. Let's see here. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, complete the PDE. Amazing. Where is the... Damn it, I can't find anything when I would need to actually go there.
What's taking so long on Mason? Eliminate him.
Alright, he's gonna be up here. Somewhere. There he is. Fuck! God damn it! There we go, this one.
Sors-moi cet imbécile de Screw! On n'a plus droit à l'erreur maintenant!
Alright, we just need to kill this guy as he runs across.
What's taking so long on Mason? Eliminate him.
He's not on this one? Now he is. God damn it! Alright, let's try again. Oh, you just need to find a quicker way up. There we go. Let's go this way.
Sors-moi cet imbécile de ce trou! On n'a plus droit à l'erreur maintenant!
What's taking so long, Amasan? Eliminate him!
Okay.
Sors-moi cet imbécile de ce trou! On n'a plus droit à l'erreur maintenant!
What's taking so long, Amasan? Eliminate him!
Shut up.
Tu vas vite comprendre pourquoi on m'appelle le fou.
Don't have eyes on him.
Cobra's down!
Fucking damn it, this fucker behind me.
Sors-moi cet imbécile de ce trou! On n'a plus droit à l'erreur maintenant!
What's taking so long,
Let's do
Amasan?
this.
Eliminate him!
Come on.
Tu vas vite comprendre pourquoi on m'appelle le faucon.
Fuck are you? Alright, I want to do this, because I did just kill him, so... Let's take a look at our radio logs here.
Alima here. I've patched your MDRD so it can pick up the local police band.
Officer down, repeat! I've got men dead and downed in here! We're sending in more teams now! Negative! We are still under fire! Repeat, do not send in more men! It's a trap! Hold tight and let me give the orders. Get those teams ready.
Keep those cops out of there until you deal with Masan. Imani out. You got a DPE order on Masan. Take him out. You got a DPE order on Masan. Take him out.
Weird, I don't know why I get both two of those.
Check the terrorist rifles. They must be using an infrared scope that cuts through the smoke. You can use it to beat them at their own game.
That would have been
Let me see
super
if the spooks have any intel on what those guys might be using. Cut.
Teresa, patch me through to Carthage.
You're good.
Amani, this is Logan. I heard you found Mujari alive. Just radioing in to say thanks and excellent job.
Thanks, Chief. I had a lot of help.
I look forward to the report. Maybe we can hand out some accommodations. Logan out.
Nice to know we're appreciated, but just doing our jobs. Imani out. ETA to medevac point in 013.
Jet fueled and standing by. Air Force 7 at your service.
Copy that, Air Force. We've got a hot package ordered rush delivery.
Copy that, I.P.C.A. Standing by.
We're dropping Larry off now. ETA on return pickup is 10 minutes. Please have our DPE order on Masan filled out by then. Heading into Carthage airspace now. Oh my god. No kidding. You would not believe what we're seeing from up here. The entire downtown area is in flames. Looks like the entire city is cordoned off. ETA to Mall is 05 minutes. Incoming call from command. Imani, this is Dr. Weisinger. Lawrence has arrived and has been stabilized. Just thought you would want to know. Thanks, Dr. E. It's good to hear. Imani out.
Alright.
The Hawk is down. Teresa, our last DPE is filled out and signed. Copy that. I can't wait to read the report on this one. Lapon out.
You finished the mission in record time. Awesome work.
Boom. That took a little bit of practice, but really, so The lock down the mall entrances and SWAT team officers, that's a team objective. Or at least rescue the injured SWAT officers. So you can do it and get the bombs and everything else. So boom, we're good there. That actually gives us a patch, and then it gives us the M16, the PS2, and another weapon. I'm not sure what else. But yeah.
Cobra managed to not get killed.
Oh, and then there's that too.
He's going to be fine. You have to leave now and let me work.
Okay. Come on.
Sounds like Lawrence was pretty lucky. Must be because of your good luck charm.
Hey, don't knock it. I know it's just superstition, but it seems to work for me. Here's Imani.
Good. Imani, new assignment. I've got a team of specialists already lined up and en route. Gabe wants you there.
Where?
Brazil, somewhere along the Amazon. Gabe's sending you up a creek.
That's some creek. Oof, I love babysitting agency researchers. Tell Gabe thanks.
Alima's gonna bring your team back with her to hook up with Stone. Base commander's got a jet already fueled up and waiting.
Yes, ma'am. You know how much I love hanging out with Miss Grumpy here.
Better you than me. You know how much I love Stone.
I've downloaded your mission plan into your PDA. You'll meet up with Crush in
Hang on, Teresa. Hey, wait. I just want you to know that you did a good job out there today. When I write up my report, I'm gonna let Gabe know that he's hired some real professionals. Thanks.
Wow, listen to you. It almost sounds like you're turning into a nice person.
We are running out of time, Mara. Your old friend has shown up in Uganda asking questions.
Gabe Logan? Of course he has. I told you we would not be the only ones looking for Ivankov.
I don't think he is looking for Ivankov. This is costing us a lot of money, and the risks are starting to worry me.
I like our partnership, Mihai. I take all the risks while you play host to your precious paintings. I don't see any scars on your pretty face. But don't worry, I've already found our lost boy.
Where is Ivankov?
In Belarus. I'm meeting him tomorrow.
I want you to go.
I know what you want. But it's not always about what you want, is it, Mihai?
Well, you know what? Let's go through the Zeus files. Let's see our mission data. This is the new one. New. Let's see here. Lawrence was alive, but he didn't look good. I hope he makes it. Imani. File copy. Temporary transfer to the Langley Air Force Base. Assistant Chief of Operations Lawrence Mujari was airlifted to Langley Air Force Base. He will receive treatment at the newly established temporary triage facility. Status: Lawrence Mujari. Agent: Mujari is doing poorly. He is still too early to determine whether or not he will survive the virus. Didn't get that one. Casebook entry 003. The Uganda investigation proves frustrating. Villages and sporadic areas have been affected, but according to the Red Cross, there is no common vector. I'm sure the disease is related to one that's stricken Carthage. My hunch about the ALA is proving correct. They merely bought the virus. Masan did not manufacture it. Broussard would have been a valuable resource of information. If Masan had not killed him, if we dig deeper, we'll find Broussard's linked to Mara somehow. Finding Lawrence alive is a large relief. We'll need his help to solve this. At some point, I will need to look into the anarchists. While I know they are not tied to Mara or Syphon Filter, I have a feeling I might see them again. Uganda, Italy, Carthage, what is the connection? Alright, that's it for that. The file is completed. So yeah, with that being said, we're done with Carthage anyways. We still need to unlock the solo, so I need to do quarantine in the quarantine zone in the warehouse district, which I could probably do now that I got some better weapons. I did level up to 02, so the next one coming up, it looks like we're going to Belarus. So, yeah. Well, outside of that, friends, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I guess maybe we could do this. Well, if it doesn't take like 500 years. So I did get investigation officer. I guess that's the other one I got. Let's look at our... Oh wait, we have a dossier for Gina Hunter. Graduation with honors, U.S. Naval Academy in 2000, assigned Navy SEAL Spec Ops 2001, Commission I.P.C.A. Field Officer. Well, not a lot there, but okay, cool, I guess. Rank, we are now investigative officer, so we do get the M16.
You've earned a new rank. Good job.
Grade 5. We also get a January 4th, 2004. So one thing I didn't realize is that every time we level up, we get...
You've achieved officer level command. The next 8 rank grades are all officer level. That's pretty cool.
You've achieved your 2nd rank. The next tier of ranks are all officer level. Good work.
So yeah, pretty much it goes field agent, and then we're in the officer. So
you've earned a new rank. Good job.
Hey, Chris, what's it look like on this one? They all look kind of the same. So anyways, all right, well, anyways, friends, I did a quick tour there of just some random stuff that's there. Not a whole lot that we've unlocked yet, so I still probably can't go back and get par at least. I don't mind doing that to get secret missions open. But there are some things that require a team that I'm just not going to be able to get, so I do know which ones those are. Yeah, other than that, this is interesting. I kind of wish that they would have amended some of the stuff when they took the servers offline. When they took the servers offline, because, you know, we don't get to see everything because the servers aren't there anymore and you can't do team missions. So, but it is what it is. But outside of that, friends, I appreciate you hanging out with me as always. Without you, you know, I wouldn't be here. But with that being said, stay true to yourselves, follow your hearts. See you in Belarus. Till then, stay human. Bye-bye.